Manny Pacquiao's long-awaited return to the ring was supposed to be a crowning moment, a defiant reminder that greatness never fades. But what unfolded shocked fans worldwide. In a fight marked by grit, age, and rising pressure, Pacquiao battled Mario Barrios to a controversial draw, leaving the boxing world split. Some saw flashes of the old legend. Others witnessed the unraveling of a once-unstoppable icon. As Barrios stood toe-to-toe and even questioned Pacquiao's legacy post-fight, fans and analysts alike were left asking, did the comeback do more harm than good? And has Pacquiao's final chapter been written or rewritten in doubt? The comeback wasn't quiet, it was thunderous. As soon as Pacquiao announced his return, the boxing world erupted. Headlines proclaimed the legend's rebirth, while fans flooded gyms, press conferences, and comment sections with hope and disbelief. At 46, Pacquiao wasn't chasing paydays, he was chasing legacy, aiming to rewrite history as the oldest man to ever wear the WBC welterweight crown. He moved with purpose, hitting mitts like a fighter 10 years younger, declaring to cameras, "This is not the end." Trainers, pundits, and former champions voiced cautious optimism. Yet behind the cheers lurked a question too big to ignore. Could heart and history alone outpace age and time?
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. Always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise. And
while Pacquiao soaked in the spotlight, Mario Barrios trained in the shadows. There were no parades, no sold-out pressers, just a man with something to prove. Dismissed by some as a stepping stone in the Filipino legend's final chapter, Barrios saw it differently. To him, this wasn't a comeback story, it was a torch-passing opportunity. Every mile he ran and every round he sparred was fueled by quiet fury. He studied Pacquiao's footwork, his angles, his habits not out of fear, but with the calm intensity of a man who knew he didn't need to outshine the past. He just had to outlast it, and Mario worked hard to face Manny. Fight night arrived like thunder. The arena buzzed with electricity, a roaring sea of fans chanting Pacquiao's name as if summoning a storm. For many, it felt like a celebration of the past, a farewell coronation for a legend who had already defied time. The Filipino flags waved, the commentators reminisced, and the cameras lingered on his every move. But in that same moment, across the hall, Barrios sat in silence. No smiles, no nerves, just stillness. As the crowd built Pacquiao up, Barrios prepared to bring everything crashing down. Because legacy may echo, but fists speak louder. From the first bell, it was clear this wasn't going to be a nostalgic walk in the park. Pacquiao, full of fire, darted in with his trademark speed, short angles, snapping hooks, head movement that belied his age. But Barrios wasn't starstruck. He stayed composed, flicking a piston-like jab and circling away from danger. The early rounds turned into a high-speed chess match, one man fueled by legacy, the other by opportunity. Every landed shot from Pacquiao sent the crowd into a frenzy, but every Barrios counter silenced them just as quickly. The legend hadn't lost his speed, but had the game caught up to him? The air was suffocating as the ring announcer stepped forward with the scorecards. Even the crowd's roar faded into a hush. Pacquiao stood motionless in his corner, sweat glistening, eyes fixed on the microphone. Barrios, hands on hips, stared straight ahead like a soldier waiting for orders. 114 to 114. A majority draw, the words hung in the air like a cold slap. A mix of boos, cheers, and stunned silence rippled through the crowd. It wasn't a loss, but it wasn't vindication either. For Pacquiao, it was a purgatory, a question mark where a final exclamation should have been.
Judges at ringside, Steve Weisfeld and Tim Cheatham both scored the bout. 114 to 114. The decision is a majority draw. And of course, in that case, the champion retains his title.
In a sport where time shows no mercy, Manny Pacquiao just reminded the world that greatness isn't measured only by wins, belts, or judges' scorecards, but by the courage to keep walking into the fire when the world expects you to fade. Whether he fights again or calls this his final chapter, one thing is certain: legends never really retire, they echo. And tonight, in front of millions, Manny Pacquiao's echo thundered through the boxing world once more.